Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Texas. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And it's a bunch formation. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Cowboys pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
And this defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. They better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay,
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Cowboys. Made the defense look slow that time. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up to the 31.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try and muscle for the first down. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Cowboys looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
23, Texas, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Dropping back, it's Reinhardt. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
You guys up front, lined up. It's first down. He hands it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oklahoma State, 23, Texas, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slip.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And he stopped just short down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play play, Chris. That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cowboys will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Reinhardt looking for his big tight end. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Reinhardt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense drops that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Dropping back, it's Reinhardt. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Cowboys.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Dropping back, it's Weinhardt. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal for offensive possession.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Rolling. 29 Philly. 2-0.
Handoff to the left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Black 24. Black 24.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the Cowboys will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Pass caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. No huddle here for the offense. So early movement for the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Running with purpose. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. This will likely be the last play of the half. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this away to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense takes the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looking to pass. It's Reinhardt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Back's got it again. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Let's go.
Back to pass. It's Reinhardt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
691, Gators score.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
21, Texas.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Second down after the incompletion.
29 Philly. Ringo.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He'll hand it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
Number 13.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the single back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And that's a first down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oklahoma State 40.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. The Cowboys are going to cash in here in the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But hold up. There's a flag in the field. If that's on the defense, it's going to be a fresh set of downs. So a big first down after the defensive mistake on fourth down. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier tackled there. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Oklahoma State, 27, Texas, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
4-2 Spider.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back and takes the handoff. Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's a carry for the fullback. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Get set.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Big guys up front line up. It's first down.
Here we go. Pilot.
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15.
325. Timber.
Scanning the field. It's Reinhardt. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Second down after that previous play. And the offense just takes a knee here. They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away.